Libra, good to have your company again. Happy New Year 2017. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au. As you know, if you've been tuning in monthly, very brief analysis. I don't go into long-winded details. I like to just get straight to the point. And I'll do the same here for 2017, given that there are some important transits and some triggers that we see as the year commences. And in particular, we look at the outer transits to get a handle on what's going on. A few of the existing transits that you've had from 2016, what a difficult year that was, and I'm sure many of you will agree. Hopefully it wasn't too hard for you, but it really did take its toll, didn't it? Jupiter still transiting through your sun sign. That has given you the opportunity to expand, coupled with the fact that you've got Saturn in the third house. That is also very nice. These two planets retain their position. They are edging out of these transits. Jupiter firstly on 10th of October 2017, then Saturn, right at the tail end of the year, 20th of December 2017. So let's look at that Saturn in the third house. Of course, that's still going to indicate a sobering up of the mind. Third house is the mind. Saturn is a sobering planet. There's a really interesting aspect to your relationship, marital sector with that one, Libra. Uranus there will continue there for some time, really shaking things up for you, really mixing it up. Either you are challenging your partner, or some things have happened in the life of your spouse or long-term partner to really keep you on your toes. And that's also shown by the fact that Jupiter, which has just had an opposition aspect to this planet, could indicate power plays or significant shifts even in ideologies. So sometimes these changes can happen. As, for example, I have a friend, she is married, and all of a sudden the person finds God in not exactly the way that she would have liked him to have found God. So therefore, we come into that ideological conflict. Now, it may not be a religious conflict. There can be differences of opinion in terms of politics, in terms of the way that culture and society operate. And Jupiter is the natural ruler of Sagittarius, which rules all those sorts of things, the cultural disposition. So you need to be careful, even though that exact opposition has passed, to be accommodating of other people and to respect. I guess that's the word that we're looking for here, in particular in your most personal relationships. Take a look there at also, what's going on here? The 12th house of your horoscope, which has the transit of the North Node. Little is known about this. This is not actually a planet. It is a very powerful vortex in the heaven. I won't go into the technicalities of it, but suffice to say it is very much linked to our karma, transiting your 12th house of spirituality and also, in a way, one's own undoing. And this is significant because you have that expansive, sometimes wasteful Jupiter transiting your sun sign, and now, at the same time, you have the North Node, which gives insatiable desire, I might add, transiting your 12th house, which is that house of charity, giving away, letting go. This is where you could come unstuck. If you're doing too much, expending too much energy, giving of your time and your resources to people that aren't deserving, and I might have mentioned this even earlier in 2016, that is something you need to watch and continue to watch up until the last week of May, when it then makes a transit into your 11th house, because this planet actually retrogrades backwards through the zodiac. So I would say the second half of the year is going to really bring you back in touch with a lot of the people, for example, you haven't seen for a long time. That's a renewal of friendship. Also, a quirky sort of approach to the type of people that you would like to be with. So culturally, it can shake things up. It can put you into a different social circle, different types of people. And that may happen as a result of you just simply being bored. You want something new, something fresh, something enlightening, something expansive. So that is what that planet will do. And incidentally, it is directly opposite the South Node, the South Karmic planet in your horoscope, which is really all about what has happened before, not just in this life, but some astrologers opine that it is from the past life. And that planet will transit into your 5th house as the North Node is transiting the 11th. They are directly opposite each other. So one, in a sense, can't function without the other. And this has to do with really the removal of obstacles in your life. In fact, in the Hindu tradition of astrology, this South Node, past karma point, or Ketu as we call it, is all about the deity called Ganesha, who is partial to helping you remove those obstacles. Bringing your attention to the right sort of attitude can help you remove a lot of those obstacles in your life. 5th house naturally has to do with love affairs, relationships. So if you've had obstacles in that area, this planet, orienting your mind to the right sort of disposition, the right sort of attitude, is itself the deity. It's not some thing outside yourself. Although the deities and the gods and the goddesses, these are all external personifications of different forms of power, different natural forces, elemental forces. By understanding that, you yourself can be the one that generates the right sort of energy to remove those obstacles in your life. Mars and Neptune start the year off in your 6th house. That has a lot to do with clearing those obstacles in your workplace. Mars in the 6th can make you combative with people that you work with. There could be people obstructing you, hampering you in doing your work, and that could be a problem up until the end of February, at which point Mars moves into your 7th house of relationships, shifting the blame. So here we see, again, getting back to the point that often it's not the external circumstances that are the causes of our problems, but it's our own attitude and the way we are perceiving the world. So this shows us that you'll be shifting that aggressive tone from your workplace activities into your personal relationships. Be careful of that. Because, and let me take a look here, there is an eclipse, I believe, that takes place around the 27th of February. It does. It is an eclipse of the sun taking place in the sign of Pisces. There, right in that 6th house of workplace practices. That's a big shake-up, as I said to one of the other star signs. That is the egg cracking wide open, the gestation period, where that new life, that new being, that new creative impulse that you've been nurturing starts to open out and give you exactly what it is that you want. So less aggression, more redirection of those energies into exactly what it is that you want for 2017. And let's talk more about that next month. Hope you're going to join me. Get the full version of this reading at astrology.com.au. I've written around 1,500 words for each of the 12 star signs. Yours is there waiting for you at astrology.com.au with a lot of other stuff. Hope to see you there. Hope to see you back here as well in 1 month. Libra, thanks for joining me. And again, Happy New Year. Take care now. Bye-bye.